Hey, what's good, guys? Popo here, and what we're gonna do today is take our electric guitar and plug it into the MPC X, and I want to show you guys some settings that might help get a better sound out. Because, like, when you plug it in, especially like in the MPC Live, it works also. Um, your signal doesn't really come in that great, so I want to show you how to boost your signal and to record an audio track, maybe even sequence it out. Okay, maybe I'll even show how to play an electric guitar as a bass and as an electric, and then assign the para EQ to make it a bass and make an electric, and I'll show you how to sequence that out too. So let's get right into it. That's going to be pretty interesting how this comes out, but I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. So let's check it out. Alright guys, check it. This can be really easy. I'm not going in through an amplifier or anything. I'm going to plug this wire out of my guitar into input number 2 or input number 1, whatever it is on the back. Input number 2. You hit these here, empty project. You hit your guitar and you don't get nothing, right? So what we're going to do is show you how to get sound. Is you go to audio. You want to make sure this is set in. Input config. It's set to 1 and 2. Now we got it. Gotta make sure our volumes are set. I want it in mono. So you tap here. Make sure it's in mono. There we go. So now what we got to do you see how low that audio is coming in? This is exactly what I wanted to show you guys, because I'm playing right here. It looks like we're getting good, but on the screen we're getting -20. So this is where I want to show you the inserts. The first one that you want to put is the air maximizer. You go under dynamics and you go into the air maximizer. You can hit the pencil or whatever here, but this really gives you a better signal. So now when I go to main, it gives me a bigger signal. Now what I want to do, I also want to add this air channel strip. It's like having your own mixer strip inside of your MPC. So I put this here, and you can mess with these. I like it clean, so I leave mine clean. Now, one other one you can use is the air limiter, but I want to go to EQ filter and the air para EQ. This is really cool because, like I said, if I wanted to play the same guitar twice, one with a bass and one with or even copy this whole track, for my bass I could turn the high and high mid off. You know what I'm saying? And now if I wanted to play it as a guitar, it gives me a lot better of a little, I can adjust the sound, you know, a lot more here. So I use the air para EQ here. And probably my favorite is that you don't have to have a big foot pedal inside of your setup. All you need is the guitar, because you have plenty of reverbs and different effects right here. So I like this. I like to add this to my drums and my guitar. It's a nice little sound. So now we're ready to go. Basically all we did, we turned on the MPC, we went to audio track, we hit in, made sure this was red, input config, went to input 1, which I still have room for G, so if I wanted to turn it up I can. Pretty sweet. These are on the rear, right? And I'm going in stereo. I want to hear it stereo mono, so I got it stereo. But that's all we did. We just hit the air maximizer, channel strip, para EQ, and I put a delay. I usually use the 4th insert for a reverb or whatever. So now to record that, you just put yourself on a metronome, hit play, and you just take it and you count your 4 bars, and hopefully you can nail it. Cool, so you just take that and then, you know, you can take and make it into, save as a bounce a sample, and then assign it to a pad, and then you can just keep adding audio tracks. So if you bounce this to a sample, so now our audio track, you can go ahead and delete, clear that region. So now when you push play, we don't have nothing, right? Check this. When we go to main, and we go back to MIDI, assign sample, let's edit the sample. That's our sample we got, our guitar. Can't hear it, so we'll process it, hit function, normalize, do it. That's our guitar part. Let's clean it up a little bit. Discard the rest. Not the best guitar lick in the world, but it's a good, let's assign this to pad A1. Do it. So what I want to do is I want this to loop, so I'm going to hit my step sequencer. And make sure when I hit this, okay, when I hit my step sequencer, I want that to be at full level, and it's going to trigger my sequence. It's just like hitting this pad, but it triggers your sequence. Anyway, it's just, that gave a nice warm signal is all I'm trying to say. Cool guys, so I think that was pretty successful. We put a guitar into the MPC with just one wire, and then we added the air maximizer, the channel strip, the para EQ, which all make it sound really, really nice. And for your 4th insert, go ahead and put like a reverb or mess around with some of those effects on there. I will make a video going over like the Vox doubler and stuff. You can put that on your guitar. It sounds great. But I just wanted to show you today how to do that. This way you can go in there and have fun with it. If you have any questions or any... if you guys have any questions or need anything, just let me know. Leave them in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help. But I think that was a really cool thing. That you don't need much to just plug in and get your ideas down and then go in there and mix them and master them all later. But to just get that guitar in there and say, hey, can you plug that guitar into my MPC and play that for me? And you look at the signal, it's so weak, you know how to fix that now. Okay? Right on, guys. I'm Polypopo. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.